Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name is Mitchell Saltzman, and this is God of War. We're going to be going back through, hold on one second, let's bring it back to this. We're going to be going through, hopefully all the mainline God of War games over the course of leading up to God of War 2018 on the PS4. And we did God of War Ascension a couple days ago, and now we're going to the actual first God of War that was ever made, aptly named God of War. So I'm going to do something that I'm going to regret. I can already tell you, I'm going to regret this. We're going to try to play through this on Spartan. I feel pretty good about it. This is my difficulty in the God of War games. God of War, the first God of War, I'm not too worried about it, but let's see how it goes. I may be rusty.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. But it had not always been this way. Kratos had once been a champion of the gods.
I will send you back to the depths of Hades!
I will send you back to the depths of Hades!
I like already seeing in the comments people talking about how this is the best intro. This is a pretty cool intro for a God of War game. I love the whole thing of him like being all depressed and jumping off the cliffs of Olympus, saying the gods of Olympus have abandoned me. No, there's no hope. It kind of just sets a real interesting tone of what this God of War is gonna be all about. So yeah, so we're playing on hard. I'm not too worried about the first 2 hours, which is all we're going to be doing on this stream. We're going to be playing the first 2 hours of the game. But you can already tell the one time I got hit right there. That's a huge chunk of life that just would not have been the same on normal. The big difference between normal and hard in God of War is the amount of damage I can take from enemies. So you really gotta play a little more defensively. But yeah, it's super loud. Game is super loud. Make that a little bit lower. How's that? That any better? Also, what's up, chat? How's it going? I am live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Man, I'm not used, so I'm just coming from God of War Ascension, where I can hit an enemy into the air and do a grab, like, right from any distance, because I use the blade to pull him towards me. But not the case so much in the original God of War. Juggle, man, use the juggle. I'll try. You want juggles? I got juggles. Well, that guy didn't want to get juggled. He wanted to die. This is awesome. Never played this before. Infinite Tony, you really gotta get on this. The best way to experience God of War right now, I'm playing on it right now. God of War Saga on the PS3 has all 3 mainline games, God of War 1, 2, and 3. And then there's another God of War game they can get, which is the God of War Origins Collection, I believe, which has God of War Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. Are you going to play the whole game? No, I'm only going to play the first 2 hours. It's kind of what we're doing over the course of these next 2 weeks leading up to God of War on the PS4. God of War parentheses 2018, I guess is what we're calling it. I love this fight, man. So, we've kind of come to expect really gigantic and bombastic boss battles in the God of War series, but this was this was like the first time we really had any kind of exposure to this style of boss fight. Just this giant Hydra that is a multi-stage. Like this fight is probably going to take about 30 minutes, and it's multiple stages. Each stage is kind of in a different locale, totally different feel to the fight. Right now I'm fighting him in a boat, only one head, and it's pretty easy. Right now I'm just kind of blocking whenever he comes forward, but you just block that bite. Yep, I remembered that. Man, the memories are just rushing back to me. Trying to finish the game before you end the stream. God, I'm not a speedrunner, you guys. I'm not a speedrunner. I'll do the best I can, though. I'll at least try to. Oh man, I'm trying to remember back to how far I can probably realistically get in 2 hours.
Stay away from me.
My favorite thing, and
you are,
hold on, I'll wait till
I know
this
what
is
you've
done.
done.
My favorite thing about God of War is the fact that they're just totally all in with making Kratos just the worst kind of person that you can possibly think of playing as in a video game. And a lot of that kind of shows itself in the puzzles, where the solution to the puzzle is actually just straight up murdering some poor innocent civilian in order to accomplish whatever it needs you to do. Oh boy, he's streaming again. What's up, TK Mike? How you doing? I'm gonna do my best to read the chat. YouTube's going pretty quick. Twitch is going much slower. So if there's something you wanna get my attention and talk to me about, Twitch is probably your best bet. But I'm gonna do my best to keep an eye on both chat. I am glad whoever played the series is playing the game. People love who they have for it. Man, I kind of touched upon it when I was streaming God of War Ascension, but God of War is a real special game series to me because it was kind of the first game that really cemented my love for the action genre. Before this, I think Devil May Cry probably came out first, but I'm pretty sure I got around to God of War before really diving into Devil May Cry. I really wasn't super into Devil May Cry until Devil May Cry 3, and then I went back and got really into Devil May Cry 1 again. But yeah, this really cemented my love for this genre, which is actually my favorite genre in video games. Are we getting the remastered version of this? I don't think we're gonna get a remastered version, at least on the same scale that we got, like, God of War 3 remastered. Right now, though, I am playing this on the PS3, so it's not the original PlayStation 2 version. It's part of the God of War Saga collection. And let's see if I remember where to go. Woo! Hey, there we go. Yeah, the funny thing about this fight, you can't dot block that. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can just kind of block everything, but it looks like.
Ooh, get off me!
Oh, I can't embarrass myself. I'm playing on hard. Okay, actually that was fine. That was good. That was a good thing that happened there. How excited are you for that? Spider-Man has a release day at IGN. Super excited, especially after seeing that trailer. Woo! So it's fine, it's fine. This is good. We get more health after this. Bro, how do you think Kratos is returning in the next entry? I want to know your opinion. You mean how they're going to justify him going from the Greek pantheon to Norse mythology? Man, your guess is as good as mine. Oh boy. Hold on, I'm gonna focus for a sec here. Woo! I'm sure I can beat him a lot faster if I don't get hit by this every time. How long will I be streaming this game? I will be streaming this game for about 2 hours, so I'll probably stop around 4:30 or so, 4:20. Appropriate, because that's when the game comes out. Do you think the collection is worth it Spider-Man? You mean the God of War collection? God of War collection, absolutely. I know what you're talking about, Spider-Man collection. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to transition from Greek to Norse mythology, but I am very interested to see how they end up doing it. Yeah. Honestly, the story, surprisingly, I was a big fan of the story in the God of War series. I think there's a holy trinity of action games. I talked about this last time. The holy trinity of the PS2 action era is PS2 Xbox action era is Devil May Cry, God of War, and Ninja Gaiden. And I think each of those games has its own strengths and weaknesses. I think God of War, the thing that God of War has over both Ninja Gaiden and Devil May Cry, is its story and presentation of that story. I was much more invested in Kratos and his tale of revenge and just murdering of the entire Greek pantheon than I was in any of the Ninja Gaiden or Devil May Cry stories. So I'm very curious to see, how they tie... Woo, hold on a second. I don't want to die. I'm very interested to see how, they tie back to this game series in the new God of War, because it is the same Kratos. Just walk straight. Just walk straight, you drunk dummy. Just keep going straight. There you go. You're doing good. You're doing a great job, Kratos. The music score has always been on point for this series, says Samuel Morales. And yeah, I agree. I think actually...
It's you.
I think
The visions, they were real.
the
gods
most
came to me,
iconic
told me their
soundtrack is
champion
probably
would
this
come and
one.
rescue us from the Hydra. But you're too late. We're pinned down. These creatures, they came from nowhere. The ships are all destroyed. All hope is lost, Spartan. Even for you.
Ghetto Boxman says this is the hardest part of the game. Man, I would disagree with that. I think the hardest part of the game is probably the last part, where you have to the part that immediately comes to mind is when you're on your way to Pandora's box, and there's those conveyor belts that are leading you into like these spikes, and there's all these bats flying around that will dive bomb you. Oh God, I have some horrifying memories when I was a kid trying to get past that part on hard. The Hydra part, it's not that bad once you realize a lot of his attacks can be blocked. You don't have to dive out of the way of them. Okay, I think I remember I need to move a box here. Move that box. Ah, the kick. Grab and kick. I think the thing that God of War really did to set itself apart from other action games is honestly this right here. What I'm doing right now, this roll. It's all about this roll. The fact that and in conjunction with that, the fact that you don't need to control the camera with the right stick. A lot of action games. Oh no! I was too busy explaining. I forgot they can break that box. But a lot of action games, they struggle a lot with the camera. And God of War alleviates that mostly by just leaving the camera completely out of the player's hands. It always has a camera angle so that you can see exactly what you need to and, deal with whatever comes your way. All right, let's wait for it. Let's kick here. Go. Come on. Alright, almost got it. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, come on! Whew. Alright, here we go. Oh, you guys are in trouble now! You're in trouble now! I bet you thought you were safe. There's no way you can jump up here. Oh, you poor. Ooh, I wish I could cuss. Can't cuss. Gotta keep it under control. This game brings something out of me. Did you ever play the God of War theme on Guitar Hero? Awesome. No, I did not. I imagine that's a mod that you can do with Guitar Hero. These are probably my... Okay, so I have two least favorite parts of God of War. It's these moments where you're climbing stuff and hitting things while climbing, and then it's the parts where you are going hand over hand on a rope, trying to get to another part of the level. Just, ugh. Whoever's idea it was to do this, take it back to the drawing board. Dantery KXX says the best God of War in my opinion. You know what's interesting? I played God of War Ascension about 2 days ago, and there were a lot of people that were saying God of War Ascension was the best God of War, and I think that's a kind of a testament. I'm sure once I go into God of War 2 and then God of War 3, we'll get people saying the same thing, and I think that's a testament to just how consistent this game series is. Unlike Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden, I feel like all the God of War games are kind of on a similar level in terms of their quality. You could argue that maybe the PSP games aren't quite there, but they're still very good. Alright, let's get some magic.
Lord Poseidon.
Kratos, before you reach Athens, there is a task you must complete. This beast, this Hydra, it has terrorized my seas for far too long. Your skills are admirable, but you will need assistance. You will need the power of the gods.
I think
this weapon,
one thing that
Kratos.
is kind of funny about the God of War series is you can tell playing through God of War 1 that they had no idea how this game was going to end.
With the gods, Kratos.
Like the way that Zeus is talking to me right now.
In the name of Olympus.
And yeah, you can explain it by the whole thing of Pandora's box unleashing, all the evils and the gods. But David Jaffe definitely did not have, a clear idea of where he eventually wanted the series to conclude. And then, of course, David Jaffe ended up not being a part of God of War 3 at all. So I forgot we have Poseidon's Rage, the best God of War power, I think. Best God of War magic right here. Yeah, they're all good. Have you beaten this one before? Yes, I have. I've beaten all the God of War games. Is this the PS3 version? Yes, it is. It is part of the God of War Saga Collection. Poseidon is vastly different in God of War and God of War 3. Very true. I think Hades might be also. Does Hades appear in this?
Get them away from the ship!
I will be
Oh, this guy.
The giant one! He keeps healing the others!
I love this guy.
God!
Best recurring gag in all of God of War.
Doomed! We're doomed! We're all...
Yeah, but have you beaten them without dying? 0 deaths? No, I haven't. I can say that I haven't. But to be fair, I feel like a lot of the deaths I have in this game are not related to the combat. They're just related to kind of some poor and frustrating platforming parts. Who is reviewing it on IGN? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. It's not me. Alright, we can block that. Good to know. Whoop. Alright, you want some too? I got some for you too. I got some. Ow. Alright, let's do some of this. And come over here. Get some for you. God, you guys are so greedy. This is so greedy for my attention. Okay, I'm coming back. You get some of this, a little magic for you. And I'm coming back, a little magic for you. Oh, I don't have magic, never mind. Can I write a spoiler for Far Cry 5 ending? Please do not. Please, absolutely do not do that. I don't want to have to time or moderate anyone. Time anyone out or moderate anyone. I just want to enjoy some God of War along with you guys. I've had a ton of falling off Plank's death. Shoddy78 knows what I'm talking about. I heard you say that you're not allowed to swear, but what if the game swears? Still not allowed. I mean, I'm not gonna get fired or anything if I swear, but it's generally something that we try to avoid. Oh, I love this part! I love this part! Boom! Oh, it feels so good. You just stay right there. Most anticipated game this year, it's actually God of War. I wrote a list on my Twitter, by the way. You can follow me at Jurassic Rabbit. Once again, at Jurassic Rabbit on Twitter. I posted a top 5 most anticipated games of 2018, and honestly, more than Red Dead, more than Spider-Man, more even than Smash Brothers. This is the new God of War is my most anticipated game. I cannot wait to see what Sony Santa Monica does with this series. Once again, that's at Jurassic Rabbit. You follow me on Twitter. I'm sorry. Just you gotta get your plugs when you can. I don't get on camera all that much. Woo! Alright, we're gonna need to do some magic on this guy. This is what I like to do. Instead of worrying about timing my evades, I just do some magic whenever he's about to fight me. Oh. Gotta get that magic on him. Oh. We're still good, we're still good, we're still good. If this guy hits you even once, oh, it's so painful. And I don't think you can block his little chomps. Yep. Alright, doing good, doing good. Press the button. Woo! Halitosis, my friend. Halitosis. Just followed you through. Oh, thank you guys. Alright, let's do some magic! Going into the Hydra throat was sick and awesome at the same time. Oh man, guys, if you have not seen the cutscene that's about to happen, you are in for a treat. Unless you don't like gross stuff, then you are in for some bad times. But for me personally, when I saw this, and for the first time, when I was impressionable, this was 2005, how old was I at that point? I mean, I wasn't that young, but an impressionable teen, young adult. It was just one of the most defining moments of my single-player video game career, let's say. Wait for it, and magic! Is that it? Is that all we need? Is that all we need? Oof! Okay, one more. Just one more. It's gonna happen. What difficulty is he on? I am on hard, Destin. Oh, hey, I was not paying attention. Look how much damage that does! Alright, don't have any more magic. And back up. And back up. Oh, what? And back up. Oh no. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Oh no. Oh, Destin posted in the chat and I got nervous. Oh no. Ah. You guys, I got so nervous my boss started watching. Oh, I gotta do it all over again. Everyone blame Destin. The Destin channel in the Twitch chat, blame him. I honestly, before you even got here, Destin, I didn't take a single hit from this guy. And then you show up, and everything just turns to crap. Oh, now that people are saying I'm bad. It's all Destin's fault. Alright, we got it this time. I really hate that I have to do this all over again. I gotta break the pillar again. Oh. I was so pumped for that cutscene. I'm sorry I let you guys down. What's your favorite boss fight in the God of War series? My favorite boss fight in the God of War series. You know, I really like the Minotaur fight. I really like the Minotaur fight in God of War 1. But I think if I had to choose, I would probably say, off the top of my head, Poseidon is probably my favorite. The Poseidon fight in God of War 3. There are some frustrating moments in the Poseidon fight, but I think overall, in terms of scope, spectacle, and just how overall fun it is, the Poseidon fight in God of War 3 is probably my favorite. And wait for it, and go. Alright. Oh, we get to do it again? Alright, this is very nice of the game. This is very generous. It's like, alright, hey, I know you already beat the hell out of this guy earlier, so... And now I got all this magic. Let's wait for it. Go! For it. Ooh, I keep thinking he's gonna use his chomp when he's doing his roar. Stop roaring. It's fine, it's fine. We good, we good, we good. We good, we still good. Yep. Yep. Oh, I didn't have magic? Here it is. There it is. Oh, come on. So close. Just let me finish it off. Almost. Alright, I got one more magic. Oh, you're done. You're done. Ladies and gentlemen, set your DVRs. One of the coolest moments of PlayStation 2 era gaming is about to happen. Oh, I'll take that eye. Oh no! Watch out for the spike! Oh! And then jump, and then jump. And pull, and jump, and pull. So gross. And then you get to go inside. And then who you get to see? Who do you see here? Oh, it's you. You from the cutscene earlier.
Thank you. Thank the gods you came back.
This right here is kind of the defining Kratos moment.
Didn't come back for you. I didn't come back for you. This is Sparta! Boom!
I heard 300 actually got that scene from this game. From that moment. Well, Destin is doing my performance evaluation right now. How would you score me 1 to 5? Please go to the Twitch and just spam 5s. Just spam it. Don't even ask why. Just go to the Twitch chat and just spam 5s. Woof. Give me that Gorgon eye. Oh, Madi Bako says 1, but he's not in Twitch chat, so it doesn't count. Alright, so from what I remember, I think I have to go back down. Oh wait, no, do I? I think I might have a zip line up top. If I remember correctly. Done. Alright, well that's the Hydra section of God of War 1. Well, pretty much. Not quite yet. Should I save? What difficulty is this on? This is on this is on hard. Solid Cloud 313 says 4.7, too much water. Fair. That's a fair assessment of my performance. I'm gonna do my favorite move in God of War, just straight up, boom, rip them apart. When you don't have time to square triangle, use circle triangle. Alright, we don't need to deal with these guys, these nerds, shooting their stupid little arrows at me. Oh, guys, I have to warn. I have to, once again, make another warning. There are going to be boobies coming up. So, young children who are averse to nude women, but are totally cool with seeing a Hydra head being plunged up and down a spike and watching women and children get brutally murdered. Avert your eyes because boobs are on the way. I'm gonna put my face away so that I can close my own eyes.
Slaughtered like animals, the victims lay before him, a reminder of his own past, a past he could never escape. His only solace was the sea, endlessly sailing from one harbor to the next in service to the gods of Olympus. All his hopes rested with them.
Watch out, there are boobs! Watch out!
No
Last chance! Turn off the stream! Oh, God, boobs!
How many women he took to his bed. Nothing on earth could rid him of the horrors that plagued his mind.
Athena! 10 years, Athena. I have faithfully served the gods for 10 years. When will you relieve me of these nightmares?
We request one final task of you, Kratos. Your greatest challenge awaits in Athens, where even now my brother Ares lays siege as we speak. Athens is on the verge of destruction. It is the will of Ares my great city fall. Zeus has forbidden the gods from waging war on each other. That is why it must be you, Kratos. Only a mortal trained by a god has a chance at defeating Ares.
And if I am able to do this, to kill a god, then the visions, they will end?
Complete this final task, and the past that consumes you will be forgiven. Have faith, Kratos. The gods do not forget those who come to their aid.
Leaving the rotting carcass of the Hydra behind, Kratos set sail once more. His greatest challenge and freedom from his growing madness lay before him in the ancient city of Athens.
Okara061, so that's the sex scene my friends used to talk about. No, this is the sex scene that your friends used to talk about. And the honest truth, is that you kind of have to do it because you get a lot of red orbs for it. So I'm sorry, guys. We gotta do it. I'm sorry. Avert your eyes once again. This is how you do sex in a PS2 era game. And I'll put my picture-in-picture back on. Rocking the boat. Save up. Someone asked me what my favorite. Okay, John Wick. John Wick in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The John Wick. Asked what is my favorite God of War. I would say my favorite God of War is God of War 3. But again, I kind of talked about it earlier. The God of War series are all so consistent in terms of their quality that really they're all my favorite. I like them all. Kamaro Tetsu says, "Oh, nice, another God of War stream." I'm gonna try my best to keep doing God of War streams, and we're gonna try to go through all the mainline God of War games before God of War 2018 comes out for the PS4. It's really just a matter if this is something that you guys want to see, and it seems like we got 13,000 or 15,000. Wow, that would have been amazing. We got 1,300 people watching on YouTube. It seems like this is something that you guys want to see, so hopefully, Destin, you're in the chat. Can I keep doing God of War games, please? Because it's a good day when I get to go to work and play God of War. Rip them apart! Destin says Kratos taught me everything I know about sexual intercourse. Yep, you gotta press the button at the right time, and if you're too late, then you do a bad job, and then you gotta rotate the right stick, but not completely. Just do a half turn. Oh, I forgot to kill this guy. Slipped my mind. Square, square, triangle. The classic God of War combo. Also, I should check and see what I can upgrade my blades. But I'm curious in the chat. Let me know what your favorite God of War game is. I've seen a couple of people already say that God of War 1 is their favorite. But I'm curious. I have a feeling that people's favorite God of War is a pretty even split among God of War 1, 2, and 3. And maybe a few outlier might say Ascension. Alright, we got Daniel E says God of War 3, Lomax says God of War 3. We got a lot of people. Okay, I'm already being disproven. A lot of people saying God of War 3. Okay, there we go. JMA says God of War 2 all day, boy. Diokaza says God of War 2. Flip Mode says God of War 2. Pro Racing says God of War 2. A lot of people saying God of War 2. God of War Betrayal is my favorite. That's an interesting choice. I'm not going to judge, though. Oh, hey, Leviathan Axe.
No! No! Stay away from me!
Tied between 2 and 3. Okay, a lot of people showing the love for God of War 2 and 3. Minotaur fight, classic. Minotaurs, they haven't changed much throughout the God of War series. They all kind of fight kind of the same, and they all are kind of killed the same way too. But I think they're very fun. Oh, come on. Grab him. Why can't I not grab him? So, what you gotta learn about Minotaurs, and this is one of the things that I love about God of War, is that everyone has a very particular kind of tell in terms of their attack. And with the Minotaurs, what they do is they like to block a lot, and once they get into their block stance, they're gonna block about like 3 shots, and then they're gonna shove their axe out, and that will hit you if you don't block it, and it kind of sets you up to get hit by their next attack. So The secret to dealing with minotaurs is just knowing when, or just recognizing when they are blocking your attacks, and then just go on the defensive. I cannot wait till I get my my counter attack. You guys are gonna be in such bad shape. What's your favorite mini boss? What would you define as a mini boss in this game? Like, I can't think of any. I guess the mini bosses I would imagine in God of War 1 are probably like the Cyclopses and stuff. Oh, it'd be great if I can dunk him. Can't dunk him. Block. Who's my favorite Greek god in general? Let's see. The honest truth, this is a very shameful thing to admit, but the majority of my exposure to Greek gods comes from the Disney movie Hercules and God of War. So if you were to ask me what my favorite Greek gods were, I would say Hades, because how could you not love Hades from Hercules? And probably, God, you're gonna judge me. People are gonna judge me right now in the chat, and that's fine. Aphrodite. I like Aphrodite. I think she's great.
To Athens. Without help, the city will fall. Gates destroyed. You'll have to find another way.
My vengeance ends now. Said Seth Gateman. I'm sure he said it just like that when he typed it. Oh! Oh, I didn't dodge that way. I promise you. And the old magic dodge. Are you gonna do more live streams? Because I want to see you more. Oh, well, thank you. Maybe. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Oof. Alright. Not gonna miss this one. The old jump through the ceiling of the structure. Alright, cool. You can upgrade. I mentioned this in the previous stream where I did God of War Ascension, but I'm going to ask you guys too. I have a very particular upgrade strategy in God of War. It is put all my orbs into the Blades of Chaos, because Blades of Chaos are what you're constantly using. And I think they're by far the best weapon in the game. But I'd be curious to know if you guys put your points into anything else. Because in most action games, you know, I spread my points around. I kind of go with whatever looks fun. Whatever looks fun to use. But in God of War, the Blades of Chaos are not only the most fun to use, but they're also the most effective. Aye! Use some of this. Explain which comes first in the whole God of War series in general. So, this is the first God of War that they made, but it is the third, I believe, chronologically. So the God of War timeline is God of War Ascension, Chains of Olympus, God of War 1, Ghosts of Sparta, God of War 2, and then God of War 3. Everyone loves Aphrodite. She created sex. That's, you know, I'd never thought of it like that. Cody says Hercules fists all the way. That's from God of War 3. I go with Poseidon's Rage max out first, then Blades of Chaos. Poseidon's Rage is really good. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you know, the nice thing about Poseidon's Rage is once you level it up, you get the ability to add on damage to it by pressing circle a whole bunch, which not only feels good, but oh man, it wrecks me. Stevryu says something. I can't really notice what it is. No, I'm just kidding. Stevryu is an IGN employee who does amazing work with Fortnite and PUBG. Oh, I wasn't looking. Sorry, wasting time. This is not a speed run. Don't worry. How many viewers do you need for you to play with your shirt off? More viewers than are currently watching anything on Twitch. Woo! You'd have to get the casual people to all of a sudden turn on Twitch and just have millions of people watching IGN. And then maybe I'd think about it. Unless if Destin is still in the chat and would promise me a raise, I'd probably play with it. That's my price. Okay, so what'd I do here? I think we gotta go further that way. Which part in God of War 1 for you was the hardest? I kind of talked about this earlier in the stream. The part that I remember being the hardest is leading up to the fight with Ares. There's a part where you have to fight on like conveyor belts. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to remember if I'm going the right way here. Do I just need to go this way? Ah, that's why. I remember things. There's a part where you're fighting a bunch of dudes on conveyor belts that are leading into like these spike traps, and all the while you have to fight and you have to deal with these dive bombing harpies. Oh, ugh, just, ugh. That's my reaction to that part. It sucks. And there's flamethrowers also that blast. It's just a nasty room. It's called the nasty room. Ooh, we get some Zeus power. I don't need that.
Aphrodite.
Kratos, the gods are pleased
Oh, hey, it's
with
my
your
favorite
progress,
god.
but your current skills will not be enough to defeat the minions of Ares. I offer you the power to freeze your enemies where they stand, but you must earn such a gift.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about Poseidon's Rage and upgrading that
Medusa,
for
the queen of the
maxing out blades.
Gorgons.
That might be a better strategy.
Bring me her head, Kratos, and I will give you the ability to wield its power.
Oh my god, boobies! Man, Medusas are really annoying. Regardless of what God of War you're playing. Super annoying character to fight. Very fast. And on hard, they do a lot of damage. I wish I had my counter. Oh, that would make it so great. Get up there. Oh, I thought I could grab it. So these, obviously, are Medusas. I need a Greek mythology... Oh, no! Greek mythology lore expert to let me know what the difference is between a Gorgon and a Medusa. I always thought the Medusa was a... Ooh, God, I gotta pay attention here. I always thought that Medusa was not like a species. It was just a singular, entity. But there are a lot of Medusas in this game. Oh, I can't grab it. Oh, there we go. There's a grab. Ow. No! Two deaths. Two deaths down. God dang it. I'm sorry, guys. I let you down. Alright, we got Gorgon is a species, Medusa is a name.
Kratos,
Medusa was a human but was
the
turned
gods
into a
are
Gorgon by
pleased with your-
Athena. Okay. So yeah, but there's like a ton of Medusas in this game. Maybe the people who made God of War didn't know themselves. Alright, we're going for real this time. We're going all out on magic. Hey! Oh my god, so much damage. Okay, so it's 2 hits. I'm realizing I'm getting hit by the second hit there. I'm letting go of block too early. There we go. Now we got it. Ow. Oh, you're not even trying to use your gaze this time, huh? There it is. Gotta play the long game here. We're gonna use speedy attacks. Ow. And then get ready to block. And get that off. Hey! Oh my god, you need to die! Thank God! Now watch me mess this up. That's what I think about that.
Freeze and destroy them all with Medusa's gaze, and the power of the Gorgon will be yours.
Oh, you're just gonna throw me right back into it, huh? Medusa's gaze. I never use this ability. Hey! People in the chat, let me know if you use this ability all that often, because I've never even like experimented with it. It's just kind of like not fun. It's not super fun. It's not a super fun ability to use. It might be helpful in certain situations, but I just like dealing with Minotaurs like I would normally deal with them.
Freeze and destroy them all with Medusa's gaze, and the power of the Gorgon will be yours. Go forth. In the
I love the
name of
Urale
Olympus.
in 2. That was the other Medusa style enemy, right? Oop, wait for it. Luis Hernandez says, when are we getting the review for the God of War 2018? Please tell us, at least hint at it. I can't. I honestly can't. I cannot tell you that information. I'm sorry. That's just how embargoes work. And you can have your friend. There you go. Oh, come on! Oh, I gotta get rid of this Medusa power. Boom. What God of War games do you own? So I've probably owned all of them at some point or another. Well, that's not true. I don't think I owned the PS Vita ones. But as for what games do I currently own, I think I own God of War 3 Remastered for sure on my PS4. I don't own the collection. This is something that we have at work. So yeah, that's probably it. Is this going to be a series on IGN visiting the others also? I'm gonna, hopefully. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I have some free hours And God of War is a series that, like I've said, it means a lot to me. I've played the hell out of all these games, and it just seemed like a good thing to do, to revisit this game, or this game series, in preparation for the new one. So hopefully, if you guys keep watching, it looks like you guys are having a good time. So maybe we can keep doing this. Go through God of War 2. Oh, Fat Turtle says IGN sucks. Why are you watching, buddy? Pablo 18C says easy mode. This is not an easy mode. This is on hard. I swear to God. Ooh. Ooh. So many spinny spins. Don't like. Kratos no likey. Batgirl says, I'm kidding. Cool. It's good to know. Great dude. Great work, dude. Loved your Ninja Gaiden series. Hope to see you in more IGN stuff. Well, thank you, Najib Faraichi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Doing the Ninja Gaiden Let's Play was honestly the most fun that I've had working at IGN. I love action games, guys. I wanna just meet a nice action game somewhere in the bar and take it out for a couple of dates. Maybe get serious and maybe start a family with a nice action game. Hey, stop that. Do I have my spinny spin? Hold on, time out. Let me see. Don't have enough orbs. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Time out. I'll block you as soon as I come back. Right now we have Icarus Lift, Ascension. Don't have any of my... Oh, I have this one. Okay. So we can do this. The thing about God of War and the upgrade system in God of War is that really, all you really need to do is square, square, triangle. Like you don't need the spinny spins. You don't need the flippy flips. All you really need to do is square, square, triangle, and that's kind of, in terms of moves, you don't need to get really fancy. The other stuff is just kind of for funsies. Like, that's a cool looking move, but it's not real different than just doing this. I think that's one of the things that kind of separates God of War from like your Ninja Gaidens. Ninja Gaiden has a really, really good weapon progression system where the moves that you learn from level 2 to level 3 are all very, very useful and totally change the way you approach combat. Whereas God of War, you approach combat the same way you do throughout the entirety of the game, I feel like. Boom. Hey, stop that. Get off me. Yeah, anytime I'm climbing on something and having to fight enemies, not one of my favorite parts of God. Ratchet Clank 06 says, is Kratos a protagonist or an antagonist overall? I think it's an interesting question. I think he's the protagonist because the story is about him. As to whether he's a good or bad person, or like, you know, good for the world, bad for the world, I think ultimately he's kind of only out for himself and his own revenge. He's not really concerned with the overall survival of the world, as evidenced by the events of God of War 3. Though, to be fair, he does kind of return hope to the world. So, I don't know. It's a hard question to answer. He's a pretty bad dude. Definitely an anti-hero. Which is why I'm really interested to see how God of War, the new one, kind of redeems him. I wish they showed more conversations between his wife and daughter. Yeah, they don't really explore that relationship all that well. Chains of Olympus kind of focuses on it the most. There's a really interesting section where he reunites with Calliope in the Fields of Elysium. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm spoiling stuff of God of War. Please, cover your ears. This game has been out. These games have been out for quite a while at this point. Am I going the right way here? Nope, that's not the right way. MSup1 says, do you like iCarly? I can firmly say I have zero opinion on iCarly. Absolutely zero. Alright, so the problem with streaming, guys, is that sometimes you do stuff, but you're paying attention to chat, and you don't remember what it is you did. Through the gate you see a bridge that leads to Athens, but the gate has been damaged beyond repair. It will never function again. There must be another way to get around the bridge. So we gotta get onto the bridge. This is... Ooh. I don't need that. Is it gonna be magic? No. Okay, this is just for that. What is my favorite game of all time? Oh god, it's a real hard question to answer. I usually default to Metal Gear Solid 3. And I am lost, you guys. It's happened. It's finally happened. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so we just knocked down this head. Ah, there we go. Got it. Rock. Oh, 2 Medusas. Man, it takes so long to fill up your Rage of the Gods in this game. Oh man, it's so nice that they're so much easier than that very first time you fight them. Give me some magic. Washington 5898 says hi. What's up? How's it going? I love doing this. I didn't get magic orbs from that, but it was worth it. Why are you not using the golden fleece? I don't have the golden fleece. I don't think I do I? No, I didn't get it yet. Tangled or Frozen? I like both of them. I'm gonna probably say Tangled, just because I like Zach. I like Flynn. It's Flynn, right? Yeah, Flynn Rider. He's one of my favorite Disney princes. Man, we're getting into some random stuff here, guys. Do you think God of War Ascension gets too much undeserved hate? I didn't know God of War Ascension got a lot of hate. Did it? I always thought it was a great game. I think it's probably the weakest of the mainline God of War games, but I still think it's great. And I think, once again, I talked about this last time we streamed God of War Ascension, but it did the most interesting things with the God of War combat. Most God of War 1, 2, and 3 all pretty much control the same. They have the same basic combat mechanics. They don't take all that many risks. God of War Ascension did a lot of things differently. You kind of have to change up how you think about God of War combat with Ascension compared to God of War 1, 2, and 3. Oh dang! Big P008 in the chat. What's up, man? He said, "Hey, it's that guy from Gamefront. What's his name? James?" No, but everyone should follow James, the real Dream Team, on Twitch. Good friend of mine, and everyone should check out Big P008's channel. good friend of mine. Am I gonna play God of War on PS4? Absolutely. But once again, I am not reviewing it.
Drive your blades, Kratos.
So, no questions about the review, because I cannot answer. Literally, because I don't have the knowledge, and also because even if I did, it's under embargo. Hey. Am I playing it on PS3? Yes, I am. Alright, we got Rage of the Gods. Gonna save that for later. Once again, guys, this is God of War 1. We are playing through, hopefully, all the God of War games over the course of these next 2 weeks before the new God of War comes out on PS4. My name is Mitchell Saltzman. Follow me on Twitter at Jurassic Rabbit. And, yeah, have a great time. Hopefully you guys are having a good time, too. Wait, so the 4th numbered God of War game is coming out, but there are more. So what is God of War 4's actual number? There is no God of War 4. There is no game that has the title God of War 4. The actual 4th game in the God of War series, I mean, I guess you would count, you'd call it God of War Ascension. Just because it's the 4th kind of side story God of War. I would consider the PSP games kind of side stories. But God of War on PS4, the new one that's coming out, is actually the 7th mainline God of War game, if you do count the PSP games. Rip them apart! How many hours needed to finish the game? This game, I would say probably about 10. Maybe 12 if you are kind of new. Oh, this is my least favorite part of the game. I don't like this part. But this is the part I'm thinking of. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I thought A would make me go faster. It does not. Read this comment and you'll get a cookie. I expect a cookie, sir. Or ma'am. I'm gonna be very upset if you are not a person of your word. Oh, this is the worst part of the game. I don't like it. Oh God, I don't like it. Get him off me. Get him off. Someone said that they beat this game in 6 hours, 15 minutes. All right, I got a question for you. What's the best way to get past these parts? Is it quick attacks like this? Is it grabs? Is it strong attacks? Because honestly, I don't know, and I would love to find out. Hey, we'll make you go faster. I meant X. I had Xbox control on the brain. The Myers says grab. Read this comment, you'll get a subscriber. Done. How many hours have I put in right now? This is about 1 hour in. Drop. Is there blue? No magic? No magic. Alright, so we gotta open this. God, I love this song. Alright, we gotta turn this a couple times. Is this game fun? Asks Baxter Boy. It is very fun. If you like brutal violence and great combat, I think you're gonna be a big fan. Did you not open a chest? Did I miss a chest? Where did I miss a chest? These graphics, this game's graphics blew my mind back in the day. Yeah, man. God of War 1 was kind of a technical marvel when it came out, and then God of War 2, I think, to this day, is probably the best-looking PS2 game that you'll ever find. There's a couple games that come close. Visually, I think Shadow of the Colossus kind of comes close, but technically, it has a lot of problems with frame rate and stuff. So were you talking about this chest? I passed this chest up because I already have full life. I think Metal Gear Solid 3, kind of, it's just amazing for the time. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that. Let's drop down. Ooh, I didn't even know about this. Hey, love from Brazil. Hey, love back from LA. Not LA, God, San Francisco. I'm from LA, so sometimes it slips. Favorite God of War 1 boss? I think my favorite boss is probably the Minotaur. What's the best ability in the game? I would say Poseidon's Rage is by far the best ability.
Athens, here to help you defeat Ares. Find my temple to the east, and I will show you how to murder a god.
The road to Athens. Yeah, man, this game not only looks great, but also ran pretty smoothly for the time also. I think the thing that God of War in general is most well regarded for, aside from maybe its combat, is its sense of scale and scope. Like, you just look out into the distance and see this giant thing, and then, you know, an hour later you're fighting that thing. And it's just crazy. There was nothing like this when it came out.
God of War, I haven't forgotten you. For what you did that night, this city will be your grave.
This is the end. This is the end boss. Actually, spoiler alert. Yes, that is the end boss. You're kind of getting a look at him right there. God of War didn't make the IGN top 100. I know. To be honest, I was kind of sad about it too. God of War would definitely be in my top 100. I would say it'd probably be in my top 50. Maybe even higher than that. I hadn't really thought about it. Cyborg Man. Mitch, I have a question. What is your question, Cyborg Man? And also, what's up? Good to see you. What is my favorite God of War? My favorite God of War is God of War 3. But I like them all. Diamond Mods wants to know, do I play Destiny? I did play Destiny. I don't currently play Destiny. Favorite song on the God of War soundtrack? The one that goes dun 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 dun. That one. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. It is a massive door emblazoned with the symbol of the town's oracle. The door is shut tight. Cannot be opened from here. So I think we need to go the other way. Ever beat God of War 2 on Titan mode? Is Titan mode? So remind me what the difficulties are. I know there's easy, normal, hard, and I think there's a very hard. I did not beat it on very hard, but I beat it on the one below it. I think it's between God or Titan. It's either God or Titan. I don't remember which one it is. Kevin Querini says, please read my question. What was your question? I don't see it. You're gonna have to repost it. Man, God of War is such a great game for streaming because I can kind of go on autopilot and look at the chat. During certain parts. Other parts, I probably can't do that. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, I can't wait till I get my counter. Still looking for Cyberman's question. That's what I'm looking for right now. Woo! Can't block that. Oh, gotta knock him down. See, I think in other God of War games, you can just grab a Minotaur when the icon is over the head, regardless of their status. But this one, they have to have the icon over their head, and you have to knock them down. Favorite weapon? My favorite weapon is the Blades of Chaos. Oh, I think I remember what I have to do here. Okay, so let's get this out. And, I'm gonna need some magic. Hardest boss in God of War, what's y'all's opinion? Hardest boss. I feel like Zeus is pretty hard in God of War 3. Come on. A little further. Got it. Oh, come on! Oh, you make me so mad. Alright, let's try that again. We'll be like right over here this time. That was really close. Magic. Oh, I hate this part. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. Yes. Does Kratos migrate to Scandinavia in God of War 4? Asked Cyberman. I don't really know. Oh man, I'm killing these poor. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna be canning Kratos and just murder innocent civilians for health. I don't know. Does Kratos migrate to Scandinavia? All I know is that he's dealing with Norse mythology now. Do you think Athena will come back in the new God of War? That's interesting question. I mean, if any character that is in the God of War series comes back, other than obviously Kratos, I think it would be Athena. The ghost of Athena, even. I think the only options of returning characters in God of War from the old games, probably Athena and what, Aphrodite? Just want to grab her. Carl T. Winston, Mitch, my man, how you been, how you been, baby? Long time no see. You doing good, my man? I'm doing great. Good to see you too, buddy. Man, I gotta keep track of time. It's just gonna fly by if I don't pay attention. I'm gonna be going till about 4:20 or so my time. Maybe 4:30. Whoop. And once again, if you are just tuning in, we are playing through God of War, the original 2005 PS2 game. Currently playing on the PS3 as part of the God of War Saga collection. And I'm playing on hard. So, you know, all you people saying, oh, look at this noob being all bad. What, I died twice? Cut me some slack. This is my my default difficulty on God of War games, so I feel like on normal, this game doesn't really punish you enough, and it kind of encourages you to play kind of sloppily. Whereas on hard, you know when you made a mistake. The game doesn't let you get away with it. You take a lot of damage from hits in this game. Oh, not that one. I want this one. Oh boy! Just like now, I'm making some mistakes. I'm trying to get a little carried away, trying to get my my attack on the Medusa. Go. Missed you, man. Missed you. Oh, so nice to hear. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can find me here every now and then on IGN. And if you guys want to check out my Twitch, it's twitch.tv/JurassicRabbit. So you can find me there too. Was there ever a moment where you raged? There probably was. I was talking about this on the last stream also with God of War Ascension, but I remember, Facebook has those things where it's like the anniversary of a message that you posted, and one of the messages I posted on Facebook that I got a reminder of was me just cursing out the Trials of Archimedes in God of War Ascension. So I'm sure I don't really remember it all that well, but the Trials of Archimedes, good chance, made me rage. I like Devil May Cry 1 more. Devil May Cry 1 versus God of War. I think if we're going by just Devil May Cry 1, I would probably say God of War. Probably I like it a little bit more. But if we're going into Devil May Cry 3, whoo! Devil May Cry 3, I'm just going to say it, one of the best action games of all time. If not the best, top 2. And if Devil May Cry 5 gets announced at E3, one of the first things I'm going to do is beg whoever I need to see if I can go through Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 1, kind of in the same way that I'm going through the God of War games right now. Trials of Archimedes got nerfed after a few weeks, well then I must have played it right at the start. Alright, let's see. Can we break this? This doesn't look like something you'd be able to break, right? This looks like a natural barrier. Gotcha. Oh, I see something up there. I see something up there. I want it. And sweet. Oh no! That was weird. My momentum was taking me that way, but it shot me out the other way. Okay, need to get some more momentum. We're learning. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. Circle, there we go. Thank you for reading my comments. I was shocked when you said my first comment, but keep up the good work. Thanks, man. I personally, radical opinion, I think reading comments is one of the most important parts of doing a stream. So I try my best to not leave you guys out in the cold. I was in 7th grade when I played this game. Now I'm a mid-20s wage slave. Hey, you know, nothing wrong with being a mid-20s wage slave. I should see if we can upgrade. Oh, we're so close! I just finished the Trials of the Gods again. That's right, I forgot about the Trials of the Gods. Woo! Alright, you know what? You think we should go rage mode on this guy? You think it's worth it? No, actually, you know what? I don't think it's worth it. You're not worth it! You're not worth my rage! Okay, maybe... Okay, stop it! Time out! Stop throwing a temper tantrum. Gonna make me kill some civilians. Okay, let's get behind him. No, behind. But okay, he's turning around. Is God of War 2018 the final one? I guess we'll find out when we see how God of War 2018 ends. I have a pretty strong feeling that Sony is going to be looking to bring God of War back in a big way and make it another series. But that's just me thinking out loud. I don't know anything more than that. Carl wants to know, still doing voice acting? No. I wish I could do more, but I've kind of put it on the back burner ever since I started working here. That water looks beautiful. Look at that water. Look at that kind of gelatinous water. They did what they could. I think it looks good for PS2 water, I'll say that. Fine. Is this game really hard for me? No, it's not too hard. I would say it's difficult for sure, but I've played enough God of War where I can do this pretty comfortably. At least the early parts. Like I said, there's a couple parts later on that are a little worrisome. I think that one of the things that God of War does better than pretty much any other action game, we won't really see a lot of it in this early portion of the game, but God of War is amazing when it comes to creating scenarios where the environment is just as much of a deadly enemy as the enemies that you're facing. There's like moments where you have to kill a number of enemies before the floor gets out. There's moments where you have to kill enemies while moving to the right because there's like a insta-killing boulder that's gonna crush you. And the moment I was talking about earlier in the stream, what I think is the hardest moment of this game, where you are, okay, you know what, it's great time. Where you're fighting against all these enemies in this area with conveyor belts that are leading with spikes, and there's flamethrowers all around, and bats that if you're standing on a conveyor belt while you get hit by a bat, you just get sent right into the spikes. Please yell, I am what the gods have made me.
I am what the gods have made me.
There you go. Don't say I didn't do anything for you, chat. Thoughts on Bayonetta? Bayonetta is one of my favorite action games of all time. I talk about the Holy Trinity being God of War, Devil May Cry, and Ninja Gaiden. But the thing is about that being a Holy Trinity, Bayonetta wasn't out at the time those games were out. So, yeah, I don't include Bayonetta in there, but mark my words, like, Bayonetta is one of the best action games of all time. Ability upgrade, you're right, thank you for that. Have you beaten Ninja Gaiden 2 on Master Ninja? No, I haven't. Darksiders? I wouldn't consider Darksiders an action game. I would consider it an action adventure with an action game combat system. But I consider Darksiders much more in the realm of the Zeldas and stuff. Jump. Is this on PS4? No, this is playing on a PS3. Man, these cutscenes are not aged well.
I know what you've done! Monster!
Wait!
Stay back! Get away from me!
Can't Kratos run faster? He runs slower than a human. Yeah, he does. He is pretty slow. Once you get... There's a kind of a dance you can do once you get a couple of abilities. There's like a shoulder charge, And then he has a move where he like puts his swords forward. Actually, let's see what I have now. So I have the spinny spins. Okay, cool. So I have the shoulder charge. So yeah, I can move faster now. So I can do this and then cancel into this and then just keep on rolling. I just remembered that you are the guy behind the camera in most IGN live streams. Yes, I am the live producer at IGN. So most of the time I am behind the camera, pressing buttons, flipping switches, and you know, doing all the behind the scenes work. Will you be playing these in their entirety? No, I will not. I'm going to be playing 2 hours of this game. So probably about another 30 minutes or so. Where do I have to go for this? Sorry guys, I got distracted. Where do I have to go? Can I open that thing? The hatch is locked. Can't break it. Drop down. Go down and get the key. Oh, that's right. See, like I said, sometimes when you're doing streams and you're paying attention to the chat, you don't pay attention to the cutscenes. And the thing is that the game uses cutscenes to clue you in on what you're supposed to do next. So that's what happened. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Can I break these with this? Yes, I can. Get that chest. Are they using the same voice actor for God of War 18? No, they are not. Voice actor of the original God of War series is T.C. Carson. And I don't remember who the voice actor is of the new games, but it's definitely not T.C. Haven't you played this before when you were younger? Yes, I have. Played a whole bunch of this game when I was younger. And a little bit while I was older as well. Oh, come on. I gotta land this. My favorite combo. There we go. Just keep on doing this. He is health on Stargate, or I don't know how to pronounce it. I never watched Stargate, unfortunately. But yeah, he was on Stargate. New active Kratos. Triangle, best combo ever. I would argue that square triangle is the best combo ever. Oh, come on. Oh, I caught her. Christopher Judge. There you go. I mean, I say there you go, but I have no way of verifying that. Hopefully you're right. I know. The Plume of Prometheus. Got it. Oh, you can't even see all this violence that's happening over there. Oof. Just left him a stain on the ground. Oh, stop it. Okay, you know what? Stop that. Oh! Not like this! This guy? Have I ever played the Legacy of Kain series? You know? Oh. It's probably one of my most shameful gamer admissions, but no, I have not played the Legacy of Kain games. I played very little of Soul Reaver, but not much. That's why it's one of the games I most want to see remastered, because I want a chance to get into that game because I've heard so many good things about it, especially in terms of the story. Will the new God of War have a Battle Royale game mode? Yes, I can confidently say that the new God of War will have a mode where you are dropped in from an airplane with 100 other Kratoses as you battle it out to be the last person to rip apart the other person and win all the turkey dinners. That is 100% fact. Rooftops. You heard it here. Scoops on IGN. Where am I going? Break all the boards. Get all the orbs. Oh, right. Will you finish the game today? No, I will not. I'm probably going to be playing for another 25 minutes or so. Up. Okay. Up. And back. Oh, come on. Guys, I was kidding. There's not going to be a God of War Battle Royale mode where you are flown over in an airplane, dropping down and ripping people apart for turkey dinners. Ooh, this is one of my favorite enemies in God of War. I love these guys. Whoop. This is why I love these guys. You just hit them up, and then wait, hold on, I'm out. Okay, cool. I got my counterattack. That's very good. I'm very happy about this. Oh, you know what? I don't like these bows. Please stop with the bows. Please stop. Thank you. Ah! See, in other God of War games, you're able to grab those guys out of the ground with your grab, and you cannot do that in this one. Ooh! This is not good! No! Death 3 might be coming up. I'm panicking. Ooh, you are making me so mad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gotta be careful. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. No panic. We finished this game on stream? Nope. I'm going for about another 20 minutes or so. Is there someone else I have to kill? Someone hiding? Someone hiding from me? Oh, look at all you guys hiding up here thinking you're safe. You're not safe. Your back broken. Aye. Oof. Oh man, look! Oh my! What? Three deaths? 3 deaths. Man, did you see how fast that turned south? Oof. Are you gonna do God of War 2 tomorrow? I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna hopefully do it within the next week or so. Now things are starting to get a little spicy. Block, block. Back break. Block, block. Oh man, so much damage. We're good. We're good. Things are going fine. Oh, I don't like these archers. There we go. Gotta make use of those counters. Oops. Timeout, timeout. Matthias Camargo wants to know, is this hard mode? Yes, this is hard. I'm playing on hard mode. That would have never happened on easy. Or not easy. Even on normal, that would never have happened. I had to think about it. I still have like half-life, but people up here are rough. Oh. Block, 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 block. Block, block. Let's get as far away from that guy as we can. We're gonna take it slow. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, this sucks! This sucks! This part's real tough, guys. I'm gonna try it. I got it. I got it. I got it. We're still good. Oof. Kill the small guys first. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am missing the timing on my grab, which sucks. I don't like this. One out. Now we're good. Oh, we got it. Oh, that was scary. And we're not done yet. Woo! How'd that hit? Oh! Oh. Alright. Sorry, chat, I've been ignoring you. That was a tough part. I had to concentrate fully on that. What are you playing this on? I'm playing this on a PS3. If you're asking what difficulty I'm playing on hard. I'm hoping that I can play the new God of War, start it on hard.
Go, go, go!
But
Ares has breached the city!
It's kind of scary because I play these games on hard because I've played enough of them and they're all kind of similar to the point where I know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm not going to know what I'm doing at the beginning of playing the next one, but I'm going to try it anyway. Blades of Chaos on new game. Right now, there's no Blades of Chaos. That being said, it would be very surprising if the whole game happens and there are no Blades of Chaos at all. Right now, we've only really seen the Leviathan Axe in terms of Kratos' weapon, I think, from videos and screenshots. So, who knows? I personally am hoping that we're going to see the blades again sometime. Will you stream the new God of War? I probably won't. That will be either the reviewer and one of our main editorial people. But we as IGN absolutely are going to be streaming the hell out of God of War. So stay tuned for that. This music is so good. I don't know if that's the right way. I think I went the wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Maybe I do have to go that way. I think I do have to go this way. Alright, so let's confirm this. So the last thing I did was I brought this down, which kind of acts as a shortcut, which means that there's probably another way to go other than going that way. Not the wrong way, but you missed a few things back where you last died. So I have to go back this way? To the other column, okay. So it is right there. Oh, it's such a scary jump though. Right, we got it. We got it. Alright guys, we got about 15 more minutes left. Thanks all for hanging out with me. Especially those who stuck around throughout the entire stream. Host, will you finish God of War in the stream today? Nope. I will not. It's not because I don't want to, it's just because I got other stuff that I have to do. I almost swore, guys. It's real hard. It's real hard not to swear. But that's what you have to do when you work at IGN. You have to keep it in check. Infinite Tony, I've been here since the beginning. Well, thank you. It means a lot. Who would make a cool boss in the new God of War? I mean, so if we're talking Norse, obviously, right? You gotta go with Thor. Thor would be a really cool boss. Loki, obviously, would be a really cool boss. Odin would be a really cool boss. Ymir, I think would be great to see. There's so many options. What does IGN stand for? It used to stand for Imagine Games Network. Now it doesn't really stand for anything. It's just IGN. Holy crap, Mitch! I haven't seen you since the Gamefront days. Oh, well, here I am. This is where you'll find me. But it's great to see you. Has Kratos killed most of the gods? He's definitely killed most of the gods in Greek mythology. I mean, okay, so I don't know if he's killed most of the gods. I don't know all of the gods in Greek mythology, but he's killed a lot. Right? Hey, stop it! Turn around this way. There we go. And swing! You guys, go down. You need to stop with the arrows, and you need to turn around. There we go. Oh, I need my Zeus power. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're going the other way. Oh man, when I get over there, you guys are gonna be in so much trouble. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy every second. that I rip you apart. I'm gonna enjoy every single second of it. I'm gonna savor the moment. Just wait right there for me. You will pay for what you made me do. Wasting time. It's funny, playing this game and comparing it even to God of War 2, you can see how far the team at Sony Santa Monica has come in terms of their animations. Just look, when I stab this Minotaur, just look at the animation when it's on the ground. Its back doesn't move at all. It doesn't really look like it's struggling. Just watch. It's just like, no. But like the shoulders don't move. They came a long way since this game. Why is God Hand still rated 3? Because that's what the reviewer gave it. Personally, God Hand is one of my favorite games on the PS2. And I was actually going to stream it at one point. I was going to stream God Hand on IGN. And just other things came up. Hopefully one day I'll get around to it. But I love God Hand. Ooh, I love God Hand. Someone asked me in the God of War Ascension stream what my favorite console is, and it's PS2. Because of games like this, games like God Hand, games like Devil May Cry.
These monsters, they'll tear me apart.
Coward.
And this is this moment right here. Hopefully we'll be able to get to it. Yeah, I think we will. But again, it's kind of emblematic of Kratos as a whole. Just killing people so he can make his way forward. I need to drop down. I think I need to drop down and you get the Zeus power up sometime around here. Boom. Ah! Gotta time that better. Okay, so hit him up. Hold on. Hit him up. Hit him up. There we go. Nope. Oh, well, that works. There we go. That's right.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Oh, man! Wait. There. That's it. You a Resident Evil fan at all? I am. I love Resident Evil. The thing about me, though, is that I'm very bad with scary games. I'm a coward. Self-admitted coward. So those games, I have to push through a lot of uncomfortableness in order to get to the stuff that I really like. Which actually, I really love the inventory management of Resident Evil. You're not wearing the headphones properly? I know. The reason is because I like to keep an ear open in case someone opens that door, just so that I'm not completely out of it. Oh man, I just want to get past this part. You look like Michael Shannon, aka General Zod. I've been told that I look like a lot of things. I can safely say, I think that is the first time someone has said I look like Michael Shannon. Hurry up. Is Ninja Gaiden 2 worth picking up for the 360? Absolutely, Ninja Gaiden 2 is worth picking up for the 360. Sorry, check my phone. Okay, so you just put that on there. Can I open this through here? And let's do another one of those. And even another one. Oh, look at all those circles. They call me a hitman. Oh, I love moments like this in God of War. The sheer chaos. Absolute chaos. Have you played God of War 3? Yes, I played all the God of Wars. God of War 3 is my favorite. Boom. Boom. And boom. And rip 'em. Do you like Dark Souls or Bloodborne? I like all those games. In fact, I would say Dark Souls is probably one of my favorite game series out there. And Bloodborne, not a series, unless you consider it part of the Dark Souls games. But Bloodborne is for sure one of my favorite games on the PS4 right now. Let's see. I think what we have to do here is we move this, and then we hold this. What's your favorite weapon besides Blades of Chaos? Honestly, I don't really have a favorite weapon besides Blades of Chaos. The Blades of Chaos are my favorite weapon in God of War, and I don't really use a lot of the other ones. Blast this guy. Is this on PS4? Nope. This is on PS3. Though it is a PS2 game. Alright. If I can get Zeus's Fury, I would be happy with that being the wrap-up point for this stream. Zeus's Fury, not one of my favorite abilities in this game. In fact, like I said, pretty much everything other than Poseidon's power, I don't really like.
Journey continues.
Speed round. Favorite God of War enemy, go. The one that I was fighting before that goes in the ground.
My aid. I offer you the power of the greatest
Could you
of
show
all
us your
the
controller?
gods, the father of Olympus.
There you go. There's a classic PS3 6S controller.
Zeus. Take this weapon, Kratos.
What's your favorite God of War game? God of War 3.
And use it to defeat your enemies. You have done well, Kratos. Go with the gods. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Let's see if I can kill that dude. Kill that rude guy. Blocking my way across the bridge. The final boss of the stream. I don't even need to kill those guys. I got one enemy. One enemy that needs to die. The final boss of the stream. Say, gods of Olympus have abandoned. Now there is no hope. There we go. Alright, final boss. Final boss of the stream right there. Guy holding the lever. You're done! There we go. I beat the game. No, that's unfortunately all the time I really have. Guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out. Let me just really quick put this on camera. Once again, my name is Mitchell Saltzman. I am the live stream producer at IGN and resident God of War superfan. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out and watch me play through some God of War 1. This is kind of part of what I hopefully will be able to continue of going through all the God of War games leading up to the release of God of War 2018 on the PS4. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, leave a nice comment, maybe give it a thumbs up, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time when we go through God of War 2. And yeah.